Hey everyone. So it's been a little while since I've done any filming. It's been about a week, maybe a little longer, and that is exactly what I want to talk to you guys about tonight. I am getting ready to go out. It's Friday night, and I'm getting ready to go to a big party, and I'm excited about it. I'm gonna go have some fun, so, let loose after a lot of hard work over the last couple years of my life, but especially in the last couple months. But, I wanted to talk to you about the way in which life ebbs and flows. Everything ebbs and flows. There are highs, there are lows. Things get really, really active, and you're really, really busy, and you kind of really putting yourself out there. And then there are the times that are a little bit slower, and you don't feel as connected, and you sort of want to retreat and sit in the silence a little bit more. And because I believe that life is choice, and that we get to choose the way in which we interpret and perceive everything, then I choose to, when I go through things that maybe feel a little bit uncomfortable for me, I choose to learn from that. I choose to seek out new information. I choose to seek out awareness. And I invite you to do the exact same thing. Because ultimately, life is choice. And if we get to choose the way in which we perceive things, or the way in which we interpret everything that happens, well, that can change our lives completely, just by the way that we interpret it. A good friend of mine and I were talking about this today, and we brought up Nelson Mandela. He was in jail for however many years, and the way in which he interpreted that, the way in which he perceived that, the way in which he decided to kind of gain empowerment from that and really rise up, that was his choice. And so we all get to make these choices on a daily basis. We all get to choose the way in which we interpret the ebbs in our lives and the way that things slow down. And I notice for me that, my default mode is judgment. Judgment wants to come up and it wants to go, oh no, we're not being productive and we're not putting this out and everybody else is doing this, that, and the other thing. And the truth of the matter is, I'm just tired, and we all get tired, and we all need to slow down sometimes, and we all need a break. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually totally natural and completely perfect and beautiful. Just like the waves of the ocean, they go up and they go down, they go in and they go out. Everything ebbs and it flows, and it's all part of the natural cycle. So I just felt inspired because I figure if one of us struggles with something, most likely we all struggle with it every now and then, at least here and there, sometime in our life, we struggle with the same thing. So if you're one of those people that you have times where you don't feel like working out as much, or you're not inspired to eat healthy as much, I'm actually about to put a video together right now that will help you get through those times and stay motivated, and to kind of just bust through that a little bit. Or I'm also going to give you tips on how to really just be okay with being unmotivated. But if you're one of those people that you notice judgment or fear or anger or frustration coming up for you when you're not really in the mood to be out in the world and connecting with people and producing and doing, I invite you to think of it in a different way, to interpret that what's actually happening for you is that you are now in a place where all of the giving and the doing that you've been out there doing is now going to come back for you. So you have to quiet down, you have to slow down, you have to move into the silence, surrender everything you think you know, and accept that you don't know anything at all, and allow yourself to receive what the universe has for you. And that is where I have been in the last couple of weeks. That is what I have learned. So I invite you to ask yourself, if I get to choose how I perceive this situation or this relationship or this obstacle, if I get to decide whether this is a possibility or a disappointment, if I get to choose my perception, my interpretation, what is it going to be? What kind of person do I want to be? What kind of life do I want to create? And you do have the power to create whatever life you want, and it all comes from your choice, your perception, your interpretation. So that's where I've been. I just wanted, I've been really missing doing this, and I'm happy to be back. So I hope you guys all have a beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching. Please contact me at ErinLanahanMethod at gmail.com for further information if you want to chat a little bit more, or please visit me on my blog, www.ErinLanahanMethod.com. Thanks for watching.